lakh cars by Tata Motors is a huge feat actually, because it's not a small mark like 1 lakh cars or 2 lakh cars. 50 lakh cars over a period of 25 years. So that's a great achievement. Congratulations to Tata Motors. And as a gift, we have got the brand new facelifted Nexon, which looks like an entire new generation Nexon because it's entirely new, not the mechanical parts. Visually, it's completely new. It's very sharp, and I'm going to take you through a thorough review of the new Nexon. What we are driving is a diesel manual. We have got a diesel automatic as well, and then we have got a petrol DCT. So there are so many changes when it comes to exterior and the interiors as well as a bit of mechanical upgrades. So let me take you through all these changes. So welcome to Pit Stop once again. Please do subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will get all the notifications, and please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. So the new Nexon actually gets this facelifted exterior, which looks very modern, and it's completely tech loaded on the inside as well. But from the outside, it looks very neat actually. The previous model Nexon had its own design issues, like the colors was not good. The side trims were a bit of looking like odd, and even at the rear it was looking a bit odd. But when it comes to the new facelifted 2023 Nexon, this is actually the best looking SUV in the segment, I would say. And being an ICE variant, it doesn't get an entire light bar over here, but instead here we get a piano black finish, and here we get a DRLs on both sides, and which also works as an indicators, and here we get projector LED headlamps. So the fit and finish and everything on the exterior is superb. Take a closer look at the front bumpers. We get some sort of a honeycomb grill kind of a finish over here, a bit of a bash plate kind of an element here. Here we get a 360-degree camera's front view camera, and then we get parking sensors. Not just that, here we get a small air dams as well. So overall, this is how the Nexon looks from the front. So from the side profile, we get all new fenders over here and the alloy wheels. This is actually a 16-inch dual-10 alloy wheels, which looks very neat. And on the side view mirrors, we get again a 360-degree camera's side view camera right here. And then if you take a look at the rear quarter side, there are no gimmicks and there are no additional colors over here. This is like neatly integrated. We get a piano black finish and just a black fiber sort of a finish, no other colors, and that looks very neat and purposeful for the new Nexon. So at the rear we get an all length LED light bar, which looks very neat and premium, and here we get again the camera is placed right here along with all the parking sensors, and the Tata logo and the camera is actually protruding a bit outside, and that looks a bit odd. But apart from that, the design looks very neat. You might be thinking, where are the rear wipers? The rear wipers are integrated right below the spoiler, just like a Range Rover, and even the washer fluid element is being placed right here, so that it's neatly hidden and placed over here. So this is the rear spoiler, and look at the integration and the design at the back looks very neat. And the new Nexon ICE variant gets a proper 382 liters of boot space, while the electric Nexon EV gets only 350 liters. So that is the major difference. But apart from that, superb and fantastic design overall for the new Nexon. So the new Nexon gets a proper modern tech-loaded interiors, I should say, and not just that, it gets new body colors and matching interiors as well. Say for example, if the exterior color is purple, the interior seats and the dashboard trims, everything will be coming in purple. So that's kind of a matchy thing. So that's one thing. So apart from that, we get two 10.25 inch screens. One is the infotainment screen, and the other one is a proper full colored HD screen for the instrument cluster. That looks very neat, and it's integrated in a very good way. So that's one thing. We get start stop switch, and the steering. I should talk about the steering actually, because you get illuminated Tata logo over here with a piano black finish, with a bit of controls as well to pick up your calls, and just to adjust the cruise control speed, and to turn on increase and decrease the volume and all. So it's like a proper two-spoke modern looking steering wheel. It looks neat, and it feels nice to hold as well. So apart from that, the screen gets all the options. Say for example, like it gets wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, air purifying options, and it gets a mode as well. Say for example, like when you go to the menu, you get all the options like, you know, Amazon Alexa as well, so that, you know, you can actually say hello Tata, and then you can manage a couple of options just through the Amazon Alexa option in the new Tata Nexon. And the AC controls comes right here, and it all comes in a touch sensitive option on a piano black kind of a screen. So you can just touch operate all the options, including opening the boot and locking and unlocking the car, the 360-degree camera option, and everything. Like, you get two toggle sort of switches just to adjust the fan speed and the temperature control. So apart from that, everything is like touch sensitive. And one issue which I noticed is that the key remains the same old design. There is no update for the new Nexon's key. So that's one part, and there is a new gear lever as well, and the drive mode selector comes in a rotary dial in the ICE variant of the Nexon. So the interior looks neat. It's quite spacious. Both the driver and the passenger seat is height adjustable, and it's quite supportive as well. You get a very good view up front with 208 mm of ground clearance. The car is designed so good. So that's about the first row of the Tata Nexon. So apart from that, there is no option to turn off the wireless charging pad so that the phone gets overheating, and there is no cup holders up front. You have to use whatever is available on the door pads. And apart from that, the seats are not power adjustable. It's like manual adjustment we have to do. And the seat ventilation switch is kept right here. It could have been placed anywhere easily accessible in any other option, in any other place of the dashboard, is what I personally feel. So apart from that, this is a proper tech loaded, modern looking, best selling SUV, and this will definitely remain the same way because the new Nexon is simply awesome. So at the rear, the legroom is good. The headroom is also good for a 6-foot guy like me, but because of its coupe roofline, you will have to be a bit careful when you are, climbing inside the new Nexon, because your head might get hit over here. That's one thing. So at the rear, you get two AC vents, one USB charging port, and a C-type charging port as well. 3 people can comfortably sit without any hassles because the space is nice, and you get a sunroof as well for a bit of added roominess, and you get a nice handrest. The car is brand new, that's why I'm not opening the cars. And you get 3-pointed seat belts for all the 3 passengers, and you don't get a headrest for the middle passenger. But apart from that, it's quite a nice spacious second row for 3 people. And maybe because there is no flat floor over here, the third person might be a bit of a tight, but still it's quite manageable inside the new Nexon. You get a nice view up front as well. Something which is missing at the rear is that even if you take any variant of the new Nexon, there are no seat back pockets. I seriously don't understand why. When it comes to the engine, there are 2 engine options. One is the petrol and one is the diesel. The petrol is a 3-cylinder 1.2 liter turbo petrol, which makes 120 horses and 170 Newton meters of torque. And apart from that, the petrol is available in a couple of gearbox options, like the 5-speed manual transmission, the 6-speed manual transmission, and then the 6-speed AMT and the 7-speed DCT as well. So that's like a couple of gearbox options for the petrol. And when it comes to diesel, the major difference is that diesel gets 115 horsepower instead of 110 horsepower which was offered earlier. So that means 1.5 liter 4-cylinder diesel engine, it makes 115 horsepower and 260 Newton meters of torque right from 1500 RPM. That means you are mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox and a 6-speed AMT as well. There is no DCT on the diesel. So these are the 2 engine options for the Tata Nexon ICE variants, and we are driving the diesel right now, and it feels pretty planted to the road, and it has that low end punch to drive it. When you're driving it, you get that feel of that low end punch. So that means that it's a beautiful highway cruiser, and it has got enough power on tap. I don't have any complaints when it comes to power, even for the petrol or for the diesel as well. So it's a very smooth engine. You do get a little bit of turbo lag and all, but still you thoroughly enjoy driving the diesel. So my take when it comes to petrol or diesel will be always the diesel, because it's more punchy and it gives you a better fuel efficiency as well. So apart from that, when it comes to the driving part, I don't have much complaints. The usual sort of body roll you expect from a small compact SUV and all the other bit of stuff. But in terms of driving part, you thoroughly enjoy driving the Tata Nexon. So much of a car for the money you pay. That's how I would like to call the new Tata Nexon, because from the beginning it's been, you know, a fantastic product when it comes to safety, when it comes to driving experience, when it comes to the comfort as well. So even now this feels like a complete new gen car rather than just a facelift, because the exteriors are completely revamped, the interiors are tech loaded and modern and plush as well. So altogether the Nexon is the best car in the segment, and it will, going forward also, it will remain as the king of the segment, I should say, because so much of a car for the money you pay. That's how I would like to call the Nexon once again. And we have been driving the diesel manual variant, and we will be doing a review of the Nexon EV as well. So hope you guys liked this video. If you have any enquiries with regards to the car, please do follow up to KVR Palakkad Motors for any enquiries. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any queries, please do comment below. I'd be happy to discuss as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe our channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will get all the notifications, and please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much. Bye bye.